Episode 074.
My name, Rick Charls, and I got my teaching credential at California State University. I used to be a high diver. I actually hold the world record, 172 feet. Ultimately, success is happiness.
Welcome to Innovator Diaries, a show where influencers and leaders from all walks of life share their story and experiences. You learn the strategies and action points that have helped them find success and get to where they are today. You'll hear their stories and valuable advice to help you on your own path. These messages may also help somebody you know, so please share. Okay, you're a teacher.
Yes, teaching right now. I've been teaching for 27, 28 years.
Okay, perfect. Rick, thank you for your time today. Before we started recording, I was telling you that I got connected to you because I saw a video when you jumped from 50 meters high, and I think you broke the world record of the high dive that day, and it was absolutely incredible. So I wanted to have a chat with you in regards to that and also your teaching career. So thank you for your time today.
Pleasure.
So Rick, can you please tell me a story of how people started to find out that video again?
Yes, it was really funny. More incredible than the world record that I did, which I've held for 35 some odd years. 8 people have tried to break the record. 8 have all had to be rescued, so they didn't get credit for it. More incredible than that is social media. My world record was on Wide World of Sports, Guinness Book of Records, and all that stuff down at SeaWorld in San Diego in California. And it was only on Wide World of Sports one time. And so the video went dark 25, 30 years where we had video cassettes of it, but of course you'd lose them. And over time, I lost all of mine. And then all of a sudden, I would tell people that, hey, I used to be a high diver. And they'd say, well, how high have you dived? And, well, I actually hold the world record, 172 feet. And you tell those people that, and they just can't comprehend what I'm talking about. Fast forward 25, 26 some odd years, and Facebook comes along. And one of my old diving friends puts the world record video on Facebook. And then a high school friend from Facebook asks me if he can put that dive on YouTube. And all of a sudden, everybody is seeing it. And I knew my friend had put it on YouTube, but I didn't really pay too much attention to it until a student of mine came up to me and said, hey, I saw your video on YouTube. And I said, what video is that? And, oh, you're diving really, really high. I'm like, what is this guy talking about? And sure enough, I saw it on there, and it's just mind-boggling. I think now it has something like 8 million hits. And so I really didn't get much attention for it back, when I did it. But now I'm just receiving all sorts of accolades, and people really, really impressed. It's kind of fun.
Well, I was trying to put things into context just for people to understand your jump and how amazing it is. And I was thinking, okay, the best way to put it is that you jumped from a 20-story building, from the top of a 20-story building, and then you just jumped into a pool. And that's kind of like people die from doing that. So I wanted to know, why do it? What attracted you to do this?
Well, the truth of the matter is, a lot of people ask me that question. And I had been high diving for, I think, 4 years, and with a company that does these high diving exhibitions and shows at amusement parks all over the world. And then 4 or 5 times a year, they would have these contests on TV, Wide World of Sports and whatnot. My first year, I qualified for the acrobatic high diving championships and the target diving championships, and I did really well. I came in 3rd in both of them. And that was on Saturday, and then on Sunday, they had the world record, and the world record was like the Super Bowl or the main event, and my competition had...
Want to listen to the entire interview? Simply go to innovatordiaries.com/episode number. Or you can find this episode and hundreds of other great stories on Google Podcast, iTunes, Spotify, or whatever your favorite podcast player is. Please check me out on LinkedIn. Follow or connect with me as I'm very proactive on that social network. And finally, subscribe to this YouTube channel. You'll get all the new stories as soon as they're released. See you next time.